You need to pay attention to this before you're leaving.
Imagine Los Angeles thousands of years ago, without any buildings, streets, and people as we know them today. You would be surrounded by all kinds of wild animals that lived right here. Giant Columbian mammoths, prehistoric camels, huge ancient bears, saber-toothed cats, and thousands of other fascinating Ice Age creatures. Where you are today was once their home, an endless valley filled with heavy mists that rose from the damp ground. Today, we are learning about the animals' existence, how they looked, what they ate, what their environment was like, and in some cases, even how they died. We are gaining this knowledge because of the La Brea tar pits and its priceless treasured discoveries. Hancock Park in Los Angeles is home to one of the richest deposits of Ice Age fossils in the world. There is no other place like it, not only because of the tar pits' unique substance, but because of the lost variety of life they reveal. Fossils have given us some of the best clues to our planet's history, which scientists believe began more than 4.5 billion years ago. From minute single-cell forms of life to the magnificent dinosaurs, fossils record the evolution of our existence and the extinction of some of our greatest creatures. For example, we believe the dinosaur disappeared 65 million years ago, and fossils found in the La Brea tar pits are approximately 10 to 40,000 years old. In addition to fossils, other clues to the animal's existence have been found in drawings by ancient cave dwellers. These impressionistic images help us see more clearly than fossils alone how some creatures might have looked. But the La Brea tar pits give us even more than preserved bones and illustrations. The tar pits give us something to touch and a real-life environment to feel. Why were so many creatures found right here, in the middle of Los Angeles, in these very tar pits? To begin with, the geologic structure under Hancock Park consisted of alluvial soil containing sand, clay, and gravel. Beneath this layer was an old oil-bearing sedimentary strata which was folded, cracked, and fissured by earthquakes and other movements of the Earth's crust. Heat and pressure forced the oil up through the fissures, forming pipes and chimneys through the sand and clay above. Though scientists believed the climate was more humid and cooler than today, during warm seasons, asphalt would seep up, forming shallow pools. Sometimes these asphalt pools were covered by water or leaves and dust, creating conditions for a disaster. Looking for water, a prehistoric horse approaches the riverbed. Its hooves sink into the hidden asphalt at the edge. Desperately, the panicked horse screams, attracting a saber-toothed cat and a pack of dire wolves. Now, helplessly trapped, the terrified animal becomes easy prey for the cat. As the cat begins feeding on the carcass, the pack of wolves leaps from the tall grass. And there's a bitter struggle over the fallen prey. This furious battle leaves the dead and dying animals trapped in the tar pits. Their bones become saturated with asphalt. Eventually, cooler temperatures solidify the asphalt, and streams deposit another layer of sediment over the exposed bones. Warm weather dried the streams and then liquefied the asphalt again, becoming another death trap. This process, over thousands of years, preserved the bones in excellent condition. Civil War was raging and Los Angeles was a very young community when Major Henry Hancock acquired this land in 1863. It was known as Rancho La Brea. Major Hancock eventually discovered that his land would become much more than a family homestead. His presentation of a large canine tooth to the scientific community in 1875 merely indicated the true antiquity and importance of his piece of property. And while Hancock